Say a little prayer for you. I need prayers. Okay, should I?
Sings fun little song, I need prayers.
Okay. So, in case you were praying, I need them. Okay, do you think the microphone is better here than like under my chin? It's just, this is like really up here.
I don't know.
Oh, I was talking about for me.
Should I move mine? I mean, well, yeah, that is pretty. That kind of works,
That
right?
seems, yeah, it's just not
Yeah.
cute, but that's fine.
Well, not everything can be cute. Sometimes we need functional. Actually, we really do need functional a lot of the time.
Alright, would you like to?
Alright, before I get into my grandmother's spiel about a finger piercing, welcome back to the Small Town Girls Anonymous podcast. We're your hosts. I'm Christy.
I'm Cassidy. Welcome back, everyone. Happy December!
Happy December. Oh, it feels like it's been a hot minute since we recorded, even though it really hasn't.
It kind of has. Well, I feel like so much has transpired.
I've lived 100 lives.
For both of us in that time. I actually feel I was gonna say a whole year and a half older. That doesn't sound like that. I feel like a year and a half has passed. And that is probably just because my skin is so dry from this weather that I feel all wrinkled up and like dry and old.
It's a little sad.
This weather is really dry.
You want to know what I've been using that you might have weird feelings about and other people might have weird feelings about, but I say it's working?
Coconut oil?
Beef tallow.
Oh! No, I'm all for beef tallow. Matter of fact, maybe that is what I need.
I got a whipped beef tallow facial lotion, like body butter cream.
No, I've heard actually a lot of good things about beef tallow.
It is so nice. It is so hydrating. My face feels so soft. Like, it's not greasy or sticky. It smells so nice. Like, I hesitated on getting it, but then I said, you know what the heck? Like, I could use it because Pond's just isn't cutting it. Let's be honest.
That's what I do. Wait, you use Pond's also?
Yeah, because I saw you had it.
I influenced you?
Said the influencer shocked.
Okay, Pond's is good for summertime, I feel like, but in this climate,
you gotta up it.
I've realized I need to take it to the next level because my skin is so dry and also pale. I'm like, oh, the winter uglies are coming to get me. They are. My Botox is worn out.
It is very hard living. That was a very California thing to say. I'm like, there it is.
Oh my gosh, my friends at work have been clocking me for the California things I say. The other day, our manager came up and she was like singing a song about Bill Nye the Science Guy. And I was like, oh, I went to a Christmas party with him last year. She was like, that is the most LA shiz you've ever said.
It really is.
She's like, and you've said a lot of LA shiz.
It really is. Now you just casually dropping that you've been to a party with Bill Nye the Science Guy.
He's a singer and a dancer.
Yeah, I know. He's not even actually a real scientist, did you know that?
Well, I didn't really...
He started as a TV show. And he was kind of like an actor for the show. You can look
like
this up.
Steve from Blue's Clues?
Kind of-ish. But I guess he did learn about science along the way, which I gotta give him credit for.
Well, of course, if that's...
So, maybe that's how I need to do it. I'll give you
host a kids TV
I'll give you fun chemistry facts so I can learn it.
I think that would help you.
It probably would.
Yeah.
It definitely would.
Anyways, yeah, the weather here is really dry, and I've noticed my lips are shriveling up, my skin is shriveling up. Today I got out of the shower. This is what really made me realize. My hair's wet, I always let it air dry. Well, 85%, and then I blow dry it.
Of course.
Like, 10 minutes after I got out of the shower, I'm like, my hair is almost dry. Usually it takes almost an hour.
There's not as much humidity in the room. Actually, you probably need a humidifier,
I probably do need a humidifier.
Definitely need a humidifier.
I was asking that earlier, too.
Yeah. Michigan Winter Essentials. Try some beef tallow.
Beef tallow.
It works. I love it. It's great. It's got collagen, too. Like, it's packed with collagen. Everything good that you need. Humidifier. Lots of warm clothes.
I'm like, what do I moisturize my body with? Like, what is, because I've just been using the Cocoa Vaseline body lotion. I always use that, and I moisturize my entire body around the year. Like, every time I do a shower and I come out,
That's a lot of work.
has really dry skin, except she doesn't moisturize, so we've been trying to encourage her to do so.
Kathy.
But I'm like, Cocoa Vaseline is not strong enough. What is? Or do I just need to be taking tropical vacations?
Well, I feel like one of those is more economical than another.
One of these makes sense and the other doesn't.
If anyone has any good lotion recommendations, they should drop them in the comments.
Please comment them.
But for me, I really like the Hemp's lotion.
Oh, I actually have heard good stuff about that.
That one's been really good because it doesn't have alcohol in it, which most lotions do, which dries it faster, but it dries out your skin.
Okay, that's actually a good call because,
And you can actually put the beef tallow on your hands too.
Yeah.
It really helps. Because my hands are the worst of it since I wash them all the time. And like, they'll just be flaking. The other day they had like white stuff flaking off my knuckles. And it was painful. So, but look at the pretty snow outside. We get that in return. It's super beautiful outside. And you get a Christmas tree and...
Okay, first of all, did it even snow before Christmas at all last year?
Here, yes. Yeah, a couple of times. But I don't think we actually had snow for Christmas last year, if I'm correct.
And all I have to say is if snow doesn't show up at my door on Christmas Day, I'm out. Get me out of the state. You've bamboozled all of us. You're sick and twisted.
Yeah.
A cardinal.
Oh.
I
feel like...
infested.
I know, right? I feel like it comes every other year. For Michigan at least, that we'll have a white Christmas. So I really feel like it's for sure this year. Because we've had a decent amount of snow already.
Yes, and driving in it, I'm like, oh, I forgot I have to add 10 minutes onto my driving time. I have to defrost my entire car. I have to kick the snow out from where the tires are.
Okay, that's
I have
fun
to shovel my It is kind of sad.
We love that.
The night of the snowstorm the other night, I think it was Sunday or Saturday. It was Saturday.
Yeah.
Dude, 25 miles an hour my whole way home.
I believe it. I believe it.
And I was like, literally the whole time, me just like fuming of the fact that the weather is dictating my drive time. So infuriating.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy that we let the sky tell us what to do? It's
like,
oh no, it's gonna snow. We better stay inside.
The sky probably thinks it's crazy that we think that we have control over our lives, and the sky is just humbling us.
I'm just saying, I think it's ridiculous that we let the sky bully us. Like, what's it gonna do? Come down on us? It's insane.
Well, I'm really struggling to embrace it right now. The snow, the cold, the dryness. It's been an adjustment for the paleness. I feel ugly as. Just kidding. I feel good today. I'm gonna cut that out. No negative self-talk today.
There you go.
So you kind of already told me about your Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Last time Chris and I recorded, it was the week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's been a little bit.
Yeah, we batched. We took a week. This past week was actually so crazy for me, and this is my first full day off since the week before.
Yeah.
And we did a lot of troubleshooting from Thanksgiving of what worked and what didn't for Christmas because
that's good.
It was a day.
That's good to know.
First of all, I'm so glad that I went to LA. So I went to LA Monday early morning until Thursday, Thanksgiving Day early morning. Dude, if I had done the turkey trot, I would have been deceased.
Well, it's also a good thing that I did not because I was house sitting, and the house I was staying at when I came home Thanksgiving night, their heat went out, and I then spent like 3 hours on the phone with my dad and with like the homeowner, and was trying to like fix the furnace and whatnot.
Commitment
and
to house sitting.
No, for real though. I was like, well, I can't just abandon shit. Like, I've got animals here that I can't just like leave them. So it's not my first rodeo. I've been through this before. I had a hairdryer that I ran in the bedroom for a while before I went to sleep, and I just layered on sweats.
You ran a hairdryer for heat in the bedroom?
Yeah, for a little bit. Not for a long time. You gotta MacGyver it, okay? Like, that's what my dad told me to do. Because they didn't have space heaters, they didn't have heated blankets. Like, there was nothing, okay? But
you turned on the oven and pulled out a cot.
I actually did start to turn on the oven because that did help heat it up a little bit. Couldn't get the fireplace to light because I couldn't get the flue open. Like I said, I tried to pull out all the stops, but then I just pulled out like 7 big blankets, and I had a hat and sweatshirts, and just bunkered down for the night. And I actually slept really well. That is true what they say about sleeping in a cold room.
Your body was
with those weighted blankets.
Yeah.
Oh no, for real. I was just like cocooned up and like literally fell asleep like this. It was great.
Wow.
And then the next morning, the heat guy came out and literally touched it, and it started working. I was PO'd.
Did they like give you a little extra money for your trouble?
I think so. But even so, I was like, it's kind of a fun little adventure. You kind of feel
way
like Little House on the Prairie.
The way my attitude would have been so different. First of all, I would have been like, I'm out. Goodbye to these animals. Good luck. And to you, I say good luck.
Every man for himself.
Would have been like, yeah, you're not my animal, and I gotta go. And if I had been forced to stay, I would have been like, this sucks. I would have gotten drunk because that warms the body.
I mean, to be fair, I did just come home from Thanksgiving, and so I was still like full of food and everything.
Okay.
But also because of my stomach issues, I'm not drinking a whole lot lately, and so I was like, well, I can't like do much with this.
I would have been a whole bottle of red wine down the hatch.
Which is great because I did have like a half bottle of wine there. I should have thought of that. But I also was like trying to keep my wits about me. Because I was like, what if I have to start a fire in the fireplace? Like, what if I have to like, I don't know. I was just trying to think of every possible scenario. But yeah, it did come back on the next day. It got down to 52 degrees inside. And so, but it was okay.
Oh, that could be worse.
Yeah, it could have been.
Back when growing up, back in the dark ages of my family. Doesn't even know what I'm gonna say. Oh my, just a preemptive.
I believe it.
We wake up on the daily 48 degrees in our house. Then we would open up the oven, sit in front of it.
I don't know. Your mom would love this being broadcasted.
This is my story to share.
She's like, it's my truth. Let me share my truth.
I will say that the days where it dipped into the 40 degrees were few and far between. Otherwise, it was in the 50s pretty often.
I was gonna say, like, I've been through it at my family's house where we had the propane go out, the power go out, whatever it was. The bill wasn't paid, you know, and something turns off, and you just gotta make do with what you can.
Yeah, you turn on the oven, you bundle up.
See, that's what makes us scrappy survivors like that.
We are scrappy, and multiple people have told me that, and it is actually one of the best compliments that I could ever receive.
You really are.
Thank you.
You really are. You're like secret scrappy though. I feel like people would never guess that from your socials.
People would never guess that.
You look very pretty and put together and like clean aesthetic, and like it's all just like very, I could see from the outside, if I didn't know you, being like, well, she's had a pampered life.
Yeah.
Like, she's got it put together. Look
Plot
at her.
twist. I'm pampering myself. I'm healing my
You're like,
childhood
actually,
trauma.
I'm making up for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So,
but we both are, I think.
Yeah.
And I love that about us.
I know, isn't it great?
Because that's something that you can't, like, that has to be earned.
It can't be taught.
Cannot be taught. You've got to.
It's so true.
You've got to go through it. It's got to be earned
And
over years.
It's so true. It's conditioning. It's training. It's hard work.
Training and conditioning. Yes.
It is. It is. Especially because like I think about having kids and wanting to give them like everything, but also I'm like, you can't be too soft.
No, and
you gotta have some grit about you.
Yeah.
I gotta like put you in the woods for a while and let you get home.
Well, luckily this is something I no longer have to worry about since I've decided not to ever be with anyone ever again.
Oh, okay. That's great.
We can worry about your children.
Okay, cool. I will do that.
So, trip to LA was great. The weather, 75, 80 degrees and sunny. I was actually sweating. I brought layers. I was like, I forget what the weather's like this time of year. It was so nice.
Lived there for 4 years. I forget what that's like.
Well, and that's my memory for you.
The
worst.
That is true.
And you know that better
Actually,
than
that
anyone.
is very accurate for you.
It was stunning. I went to my favorite spots. The food there, impeccable. The coffee there, impeccable. Just the amount of work cafes, impeccable. I got to see like all my favorite people over the course of those days, and just I felt like my cup was filled up so much. Just like all the amazing conversations I got to have with my friends and all the catching up and just, all the updates and dreams and planning and just the 2 different Friendsgivings and all the food and, drinks, and it was so nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, I felt very, very grateful that I was able to go. And it definitely, it was good for me. I didn't really know what to expect. I was like, either I'm going to go back, it's going to conjure up all these feelings, or I'm going to go back and be like, oh, I forgot, I hate it here. Or I'm going to go back and be like, oh, I never want to go back to Michigan. Like, all of those could have been a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
And none of those feelings really went out. It was more of just a great experience and a great time, and it didn't really make me overly emotional of I need to stay or I need to go. It just felt like, oh, I'm
That's
happy to
good.
be here. Yeah, so it was
That's
good.
We love a healthy balance.
Yes, fancy that, healthy balance. So that was great, but then I flew out of LAX, which I arrived at the airport 3 hours before my flight was due to take off, because it was night before Thanksgiving, and I was like, I cannot take any chances with anything getting delayed or long security lines. I was like, I can't miss my flight and miss Thanksgiving. So I got there way early. Airport was empty. It took me about 20 minutes to get to my gate. I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
I know, and I actually heard other people in the airport saying the same thing. They were like, oh, I thought we were supposed to get here early, no one's here. So I was at the airport for a long time, but then the flight took off at 10. I hardly slept on that flight. Overnight flight. Landed here 5 a.m. I had all of 2 hours of sleep max at all, if that. And Mary picks me up from the airport at 5:30. She's like, Mom, I have the turkey for Mom. She says it's 40 pounds. So we have to put it in the oven right now when we get home. Because it's got to cook for a long time.
Okay.
So we go straight from the airport to the grocery store, get all last minute things from the grocery store, come back, me, Celeste, and Mary. It's not even light outside. It's still dark outside in the morning. The 3 of us are trying to wrestle this turkey into the oven. We're putting all the herb butter on it. We're stuffing it with stuff. We're chopping. It took a long time. It probably took us 45 minutes to do all that and get it in the oven. After that, I only took a 1 hour nap. So then I'm hosting Thanksgiving for my family off of 3 hours of sleep max. We were cooking all day. It was definitely a really, really great day. At the end of the day, the space was not an issue. Like I told you, I was worried about the space.
Mm-hmm.
But I did get the futon, I did set up the Wii, and it ended up being a perfect amount of space. We figured out the table situation. We had plenty of entertainment. It was cozy. Everyone was helping out in the kitchen. The turkey did end up being extremely overdone, because turns out it was not in fact 40 pounds, and also we didn't have a meat thermometer to check it, and so
it's vital.
yeah, well, we had to shut an Esther to bring one, and then they forgot, so then they had to go back and come back. But by the time, it was just overdone. So then super dry turkey.
I think everybody's is that way.
Well,
most of the time.
ordinarily my turkey is in fact quite juicy, and I was excited to show everyone.
Maybe next year.
But yeah, all in all, really great day. The only downsides were that Celeste, Mary, and I were running off of very, very little sleep. We were exhausted. We were in survival mode all day. And the turkey ended up being dry after all of our efforts. But
if that's the worst thing to happen from all
True.
of that, that's
True.
pretty good.
yeah.
All
That
things
is true.
considered. That's pretty darn good.
And we
actually.
did troubleshoot everything. So for Christmas we decided rotisserie chickens from Costco, and that will be dinner.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That is great.
Yeah. So that was my week. And then after Thanksgiving, straight into a weekend working. And so this is definitely the first chill day I've had. But yeah.
Wow.
And now we're all ready to get into Christmas mode.
Now we are ready for Christmas mode.
Did you see our treat?
It's super cute. Yeah.
Did you get a treat? You said
I
is
did.
it a real one?
We got, oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Oh,
Got
what
smell
species did you decide on?
This year I want to say it's a blue spruce. Let me double check that. Because yeah, I'm very particular about my types and everything.
Where did you get yours from?
We get it from the 4-H fair.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah, they do a pretty good Christmas tree sale. I showed up at 4:45 on Sunday. They close at 5. The lady was pulling out, She was like starting to leave.
She's like, I'm done.
No, literally. And it wasn't like it was empty. There were other cars pulling out with trees on them. She's just like, close home shop. And I like roll into there. I rip into there. And I'm like, are you still, like, is there still any trees? And she goes, oh, do you want me to reopen for you?
She did
and usually the shy homeschooler in me would be like, no, it's fine. I'll just go screw myself. But I was like, you know what? No, I do need to get a tree
Your
right now.
technically still open.
Because you're technically still open for one. I got here 15 minutes before close.
Yeah.
So you should not be closed just yet. Two, my roommate was leaving for New York like today, and so we couldn't get a tree until next weekend. That would be our next chance. And so I was like, no, freaking reopen then.
Yeah. Reopen, you shouldn't even be closed.
For real.
The fact that she said that, oh, do you want me to reopen for you? It's like she's trying to make you feel guilty for it.
And I said, yes, please.
And you said, yes, Janet, open it up. Open the doors.
She definitely looked like Janet. So, yeah.
I want my tree, gosh dang it.
No, I did. I wanted my freaking tree. I came prepared. I had my cash. I had the car ready.
Yeah, Scrooge, get your keys out.
For real, though. So I was like, yeah, leave your freaking dog in the car. Let me go get my tree.
Yeah.
So my roommate was on her way. And she's like, we're 2 minutes out, but I was like stressed at this point. I was like, I'm just going to pick the tree. I have to. I had to do what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do. And she got there just as I was paying for it. Like, it was good. And she liked it anyways. And so. But I was like,
what was she going to do? Be like, no, put it back.
Because I had to walk around the whole place and like figure out which
That
tree.
kind of ruins the experience.
But we talked about, well, she was closing. She was like done. It did ruin the experience for me, for sure. Because I felt stressed. I felt guilty. I was trying to pick something out, and I was like, I don't know if she's going to get here on time. And I told the lady that my roommate was coming, but she was still kind of like, So, but we talked about trees ahead of time. We'd spoken about it. And so I was like, I have to make an executive decision here because I'm really stressed and freaked out.
Yeah.
And if she hadn't liked it, she would have said something, for sure. So, I'm pretty certain it's blue spruce.
And you strapped it to the top of your car.
We did. Yeah, so I think that's awesome. That might be a balsam fir.
This one?
Yeah.
That's not a balsam fir.
Is it blue spruce?
No.
What is it?
It starts with an F something
A
fir.
Fraser fir?
Yeah.
Know your trees, girl.
You're a Fraser fir. Okay, you say that like
No,
it's a
those
bad
are good.
tree.
No, those are fun. No, those are fun. They're a little more spiky.
Okay, here's what I'll say. I fought Celeste and Mary on that because
Really?
they had these really fluffy, long-needled, softer ones.
Oh, the white pines?
Maybe?
Yeah. Douglas fir?
No, because none of those breeds
Those are fluffy ones. I
were
know that.
listed on the types of trees that they had. But I wanted the fluffy one. And they were like, no, like, the
Really?
ornaments are all gonna get lost in it, like.
That is much more difficult about the fluffy ones. They do look really pretty, but they are very difficult to light, and they were very difficult to put ornaments on because they just don't hold up.
Okay, so they have Fraser firs, Canaan firs, and concolor firs.
Oh, I bet that's a concolor fir.
And then they also have Norway spruce, white spruce, and Serbian spruce.
Okay.
So I wonder if one of
Those are a little more out there.
So I don't know which one the fluffy ones probably were. But I wanted a and I was like, these pine branches are all like sticking up, like
Yeah.
upwards. Like they're not like flowing down gracefully. They're all like, And so I had to take the L on that one because it was 2 to 1.
They'll go down more once you put the ornaments and the lights on them.
True. And we're gonna put hecka tinsel on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I want a tinsel.
Did I tell you I'm into like nostalgic Christmas this year?
Mhm, like Mickey Mouse 90s Christmas?
Yes, exactly. I think I even like convinced my family to do colored lights again, which was a really big fight before. Like previously, we had a huge fight of switching from colored to white lights that nobody wanted to do.
This is the vibe that I want.
I love that. That's so cozy.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
So much tinsel. So I feel like this tree is good for that.
Oh yeah, for sure. It gives that like Christmas story vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think it'll be really cute once decorated. Like
Yes.
you'll feel better about it.
It also is way too tall.
Is it?
If you look at the top, it's like against the ceiling.
We did have to cut a little bit of the top off of ours.
Yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna have to do. Okay, so then your tree was almost falling off the top of your car, I saw?
A little bit. I mean, we tied it on, but I've never tied a tree on by myself before, and her brothers came and they were also tying it on. But we were all struggling because it was so cold and like our fingers were going numb. So we had it strapped kind of like sideways across the top on the roof rack. But then as I was driving, I like felt it shift and I like saw it move, and so I just like opened the sunroof a little bit and I grabbed the top of it.
Oh, the sunroof.
I said, well, I mean, just hold on to it then.
What if it starts to roll off your wrist breaks? Like,
take one for the tree.
Sheesh.
I just picture the tree like rolling into traffic, it going into someone's windshield. You know, could have been a whole ordeal. But I like to think that me holding on to it totally kept it secure.
Definitely.
You know. Yeah.
We were originally, so we got ours from this U-cut tree farm that Celeste found, just this random in Dexter. And we drive up, Celeste, Mary, and I, and we're all bundled up. We look like a bunch of Russian dolls, like scarves on our heads, like we're freezing, we rock up. And it's just us girls, like just a bunch of girly pops. And we pull up, there's no building or anything, there's no even shed. The directions take us straight to a field of trees.
Oh, okay.
And we're looking around like,
did you bring a saw? Like, did you bring anything with you?
We brought rope because we're like, we'll strap it to the car. So we stopped at the hardware store, we got a thing of rope. We show up, and we're like, okay, this is it. We saw like in the distance, there was a pickup truck parked in the middle of the trees, and there was a bunch of signs, and so we're like, okay, that must be the singular employee, which it was. So this man comes out of his truck, and there was like the tree shaker and the tree bagger that we saw too. So we're like, this has got to be it. So he comes out, super nice dude. He's like, yeah, just like take a look around, and they provided the saws.
Okay.
And he's like, this species is here, like these trees are there, like just take a look, cut down whatever you want. And so us girls are like, okay. And we like, so first of all, Celeste is wearing those like black booties that are dress booties technically.
Okay.
Like she doesn't actually have winter boots. Mary's wearing Ugg slippers. Like we are all just stomping through the snow. Celeste points at the first one she sees. She's like, how about this one? And of course Mary and I are like, no, let's do this. We continue to walk around for 20 minutes, like each of us.
Of course.
And it was worse than the three of us trying to find matching pajamas for our Christmas card, which was a horrendous ordeal. And eventually we came back around to the very first one we picked out, or Celeste pointed at, and we were like, actually, this one's great. After walking all throughout the field. Yeah, chopped it down, took it, we had it bagged up or whatever, the guy bagged it up for us. I feel like he must have been a girl dad, because he was like, so do you want me to like saw off, like square out?
Yes, you want a fresh cut.
Yeah.
Always.
He's like, do you want me to, well, we had just cut it down, so in my mind, I'm like, fresh cut. But he was like, do you want me to square it off, because it was like a slanted cut?
Oh, yeah.
We were like, yeah! And then he was like, do you want me to like trim all these branches off the bottom, because the branches went all the way to the end of the stump? And we were like,
yes.
yeah! And so he does all of that for us. We pay for it. We like hoist it onto our shoulders and like trudge away. And then we get to the car and we're like, there's no way we're hoisting this on top of the car and strapping it down.
Doesn't look that heavy.
We just didn't want to. At that point we were freezing. We weren't sure how secure it would be. So we're like, we'll just shove it inside the car. We had Celeste's car.
Oh.
We opened her trunk. And then the three of us are like heave-hoeing the tree into the trunk. We look back, the man is watching us from afar. And he was probably like itching to come facilitate.
Probably.
We eventually got it in, but Mary and I did have to share the front seat all the way home.
Wow.
And that's the story of how we got our tree.
Okay.
So anyways, that's what we've been up to, I guess.
Highly recommend tying it to the top of the car, because I've put, my car does fit a whole tree in the back pretty comfortably, but the mess that it leaves is just not worth it to me. Like the sap and the needles, not worth it.
Wasn't my mess. Wasn't my car. less at that point was willing to take the L because no one wanted to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, Thanksgiving, LA, got our Christmas tree. Busy week, here we are.
That's pretty great.
Anything else new with you?
Oh, I had a thought. Oh, okay. I had a couple of thoughts that I was curious for your opinion on. One, so in addition to doing my own lashes, I was like, how else can I make like everyday beauty a little bit easier, like your everyday get ready? And so I bought a kit that I'm going to do. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to laminate my eyebrows because I think that would really just like seal the whole deal with having the eyes and the eyebrows done. I think that would be ideal. So I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Also, see, I debate even bringing this up with you because I feel like you're gonna have weird opinions. I'm scared.
Tell me. Wait, it's like that, King Julian. Tell me, please tell me. What is it? Please tell
Sometimes
me.
you are very King Julian coded, and I feel like that guy who's just like trying to ground him
Maurice.
constantly. No.
Oh my God. Yeah, that is Maurice.
That is Maurice. Mort is the little guy.
Oh my gosh, we're so King Julian and Maurice.
And I'm just like, calm down. Cool it. Just
tell me, what is it? Wait, I need to watch Madagascar because King Julian is my spirit animal, and you are
really
so
is.
Maurice. You're like King Julian being like completely stupid and outlandish, and Maurice just being like with the logical solution. He's like, so what if? And I'm just spitballing. What if we do this? And King Julian's like, great idea! So glad I came up with it. Just like so dumb.
It's true.
We should be that for Halloween.
Oh, it's true. That is a great idea.
Anyways.
Anyhow, I feel like, okay, I've been getting the itch lately to like do something a little crazy. And
wait.
No, see, whenever you say this, whenever you're like crazy, yes, please, like calm down. I kind of want to be blonde, but I feel like, oh wow, that didn't get any reaction at all. Because I feel like at some point in my life I'm destined to be blonde, just for a little while,
You
maybe
said
for
that.
like a year. But I never thought it would be like now. But I'm getting the itch, for sure. I'm getting the itch about it. And I feel like if I told you this, you'd be like, yes, do it, 100%, just go for it. And I'd be like, hold on, let's think about this here. But it's in the back of my mind. I'm like, no, I need to get a little bit healthier. I need like time. And I pictured this happening maybe more in like my 3rd year of school or something. Or like a year after I'm married or something like that. You know? Like going a little bit crazy. But it'd be like a really dirty blonde. Like it'd be, I don't even know how to describe it. But it'd be like really dirty blonde. But I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun just to try for once in my life. But I'm getting the urge now, and I'm like having a very hard time controlling it.
Well, I can relate to that 100%.
Of course.
The urge to get tattoo freckles every day grows larger, and I will be booking my appointment.
Just do it. Then.
I am. I'm planning to do it.
The urge to get a tattoo for me is every single day.
I'm planning to do it when I go to LA in January.
I'm like, I just need a tattoo.
I want to with my Botox.
Very LA.
Here was my initial thought, because I fear that I'm not as on board as you maybe thought that I would be.
Okay.
My initial and this is only because of my experience with blonde.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna destroy your hair.
Oh yeah, that's what I know for sure. And like, I've done well with highlights, but that was after me waiting 4 years of not touching my hair with anything for a very long time.
It's gonna and I know you really love your long hair.
I do.
It's gonna all break off.
Yeah, and
especially with your texture, like, and it's similar to mine. It's very fine. Mm-hmm. It's not gonna hold the bleach well.
No, for
Do
sure.
I think you would look really hot with a dirty blonde? Yes, 100%. And I also, my one thought was, if you were to do it, I would maybe, I feel like winter is not the time.
No, definitely not.
I feel like you would want to wait
That's
till
why I
spring
said
or
this
summer
is insane.
when you're like more tan.
That's why I said this is insane.
Yeah, winter when
Because
you're.
I shouldn't be getting this urge right now.
No.
At all.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm poor, I'm in school, it's winter, my hair is like not super healthy. Let's ruin it further.
I thought you were gonna tell me you wanted to get a haircut.
Oh, no.
To which I've always thought would be really cute.
To what?
What do you mean to what?
To where?
To wear what?
Where would it be cut to?
Oh.
Like short?
I've always thought you would look so cute with shoulder
okay.
thing.
People don't know this. I've had
When
very
you
short
were
hair.
literally 6 years old.
No, I was 9. The last time I had a cut, I was 9. And I have proof that it does not work with my face. Like, my face is too round for that. It doesn't work.
No, not if you got
No.
full like face frame layers.
Again, something I detest stylists for is they never told me that I shouldn't have layers because my hair is too thin. My hair is too thin.
I was told that also.
Layers don't hold up.
I was told never to do layers because my hair is too thin.
But they always.
And guess
leave
what?
the
I did it
layers.
anyway, and it looks great.
Maybe now it does, but for me, when I was getting it as a kid, like when my mom would take me to get a
Maybe
haircut,
because you were going to
they
braid
just-
clips.
I've been to like very nice salons too, and they've done it, and I'm like, my hair is literally too fine for this. Like it's flat, it's fine, it's weak. Like it cannot. It needs all of the volume it can get, and by adding layers, you are taking away that volume. So
I respectfully disagree.
agree to disagree. And any stylist can chime in here if they want to. But for me, like thinking of like a face frame short haircut with layers, I'm just like, that sounds like a nightmare to me. Like
That's why I was
that
gasping
sounds like
because
the
I'm like,
worst.
there's no way she's about to tell me she wants to cut her hair.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
That will not be happening.
The blonde, I think, like would be devastating to your
Oh,
hair.
for sure.
Especially in the winter time with it being as dry. With it being as dry.
You'd be like, actually, yes, you should do it.
Imagine you
It's
went blonde and cut your hair.
That's called a personality crisis, and that
You'd be unrecognizable.
that is a much bigger deal. No, I am long hair for life. Team long hair.
You've
Always.
just gotta scratch that edge a different way. Get a tattoo.
I was thinking I would maybe just like get my highlights again, but we'll see. I gotta wait till after the holidays because, like you said, holidays are super expensive,
Yeah.
and it is not the time to spend money on ourselves. Neither of us are super creative.
Well, it's hard to resist a Black Friday sale, man.
Did you go Black Friday shopping?
Online.
Okay.
Oh, I will not be going Black Friday shopping
Really?
in person.
I love Black Friday shopping in person.
I actually don't like.
It's so fun.
I've realized this about myself. I actually don't love to go shopping in person anymore
Really?
because every time I go there, I'm like, they don't have what I want. I'll have to get it online
That's fair.
because I've just gotten way more particular about the things that I buy.
That's true. I saw people in Victoria's Secret and pink underwear shopping, and I was like, she would be disgusted by this.
I have an update. I received today
Okay.
that I bought on Black Friday
Mhm.
my very first set of Skims underwear,
Okay.
to which I was
Disappointed?
not disappointed, but I was like,
You don't sound thrilled.
this is. I'm happy because they are the exact type of underwear that I love.
Okay.
I was shocked because the quality is definitely less than I anticipated.
Really?
Yes.
So that is a little disappointed then.
Well, it's still decent quality. Well, I guess we'll see how they hold up. But I also was like holding up this tiny little cotton thong, and I was like, I could so easily sew this myself,
Oh yeah.
and so I will.
Absolutely.
I need to start doing that.
Absolutely you could.
I also held up their A-cup t-shirt bra that I bought because I've been using the same exact bra for the past however many years, and it's like about to start molding. It's so old, it's the only one I wear. And I'm like, this is not gonna fit, it's too big. It's too big! The A-cup is too big. I was holding it up to Celeste and I was like, this looks so big. Can you believe how big this looks? And Celeste was just sitting there like staring at me in shock, like, that's small. But I'm like, no, it was big. And I even like compared it.
How big? Just show me with your hand. Just do it.
Okay, so the cup, it was like that big. But it was like, there's just too much fabric. I was like, when it goes over the boob, like, it still sticks out, like, it doesn't fill everything. I'm like, the only solution is I need to stop wearing bras. Which I already have.
Okay.
Is that your belly?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a snack?
No, it just does that.
Oh.
That means it doesn't want anything.
Oh. So yeah, shockingly large, and I guess my bra wearing days are over because even the small size doesn't fit anymore. Which is fine by me.
You. I feel so bad for you.
That was basically Celeste's reaction. I was just shook because I'm like, this is the smallest size. Certainly there's gotta be smaller.
I'm sure there is. Whatever is there for dolls, I don't know. Like
I think back to the training bra I had when I was like 13, and it was,
there
like,
you
it
go.
was literally like that big.
Go back to the girls section.
The junior
I
section.
mean, legit, you could find something.
Yeah. Or just not wear bras. And I've decided that if society has a problem with me not wearing a bra, then they should make smaller bras. And that's what I have to say. So guess what? Tits out.
Well, I feel like that might wrap us up.
And in conclusion... Oh my gosh, it's literally already been 40 minutes.
Yeah. I feel like we have very different problems. Overall.
Girl, we do.
We have such different problems, and it's very difficult to empathize with something like that. I can empathize with not being able to find a great bra.
I feel like you hate when I talk about my problems.
Not your problems, but the boob one, I'm like, does she even know? Do you even know what it's like?
I don't.
Like what it's like?
I've literally
It's
got
hard.
blueberries on my chest. Literally. I'm like, literally comparing to the bra, I'm like...
Looks down in his shirt.
No, it's like there's nothing there. Which I'm not, I guess I'm not complaining about having small boobs, and I'm not complaining that the bra was too big. I'm just saying if that's the case, that this is the size of the smallest bra, that just doesn't work for me and I just won't wear one. It's not as much as a complaint as it is like a rebellion.
I feel like there's probably something out there, you just probably have to do a lot of digging for it.
I'm not.
But if you don't want to,
I want to.
Then sure, I'll support it. Your boobs won't be, but I'll support it. Your decision.
It's gonna be rough in the wintertime. That's for
I mean, you could also just do like stickies.
That's what my friend does, I realized. I actually was talking to one of my friends who also has smaller boobs. And I was asking her what bras she wears. And she was like, I don't own a single bra. And I was like,
that's wild.
Come again? And she was like, no, I just wear the stickies.
That's insane.
I was like, you don't own a bra? But then I was inspired. But I'm like, with the stickies, they always come falling off, I feel like.
There's gotta be some out there that work. You gotta read the reviews. It's all about reviews.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe, yeah. So that's my next journey. But I apologize for being unrelatable in that way to you.
It's not your fault being unrelatable. It's just, it's hard to empathize when you can't picture that. Like, as someone who's fluctuated so much, specifically in bra sizes, like, it's just a very weird concept to me. And very foreign. So
I think it would be so cool if we could just spend a day in each other's bodies to really understand.
That would be something. That would be
really eye-opening for both of us, I think.
It really would. I wonder if you could just somehow like strap some grapefruits onto your chest though for a day.
Grapefruits.
Yeah.
Be like the men who put a watermelon on their stomach to like
Exactly.
relate to their pregnant wives.
Exactly. I'm thinking of, the Full House episode. Yeah. We'll just give you some grapefruits.
Not familiar.
You know the one with Uncle Jesse.
I didn't watch all of Full House.
Well, there's an episode where he like literally has a watermelon strapped to him and tries to get around all day like that, and it's fun. It is difficult. So I think if you just saw like from Celeste and I's point of view that way. And like, it's just, I think it's much harder getting by in life having more than less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's just hard.
Disagree.
You feel much more scrutinized. It's like much more difficult because you're like, oh well, I'll just not wear anything. Versus like, if we don't wear anything, that could like be shoulder pain or back pain or like just doesn't work. You know what I mean? And it's like very hard to find things. So, just different perspectives, different life experiences. Is all.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember. Oh, Black Friday shopping is how we got around to this.
Yeah.
Did you do a lot of Black Friday shopping?
I did a little bit. My plans were derailed. I had 2 offers of plans to go shopping and couldn't make it to either of them because of the heat thing. But once I left that night, I did end up going to the mall for a little bit by myself. I actually got a bunch of
That's
Christmas
such a
shopping
vibe.
done. It was honestly really fun. I got a
Going to
bubble
the
tea
mall
and I went to the mall by
night.
myself. It was a lot of fun actually. I had a good time. I got some good deals. This is what I was gonna bring up.
Oh.
Who was gonna tell me that Macy's is the new TJ Maxx?
Is it?
Yes. You ever been to the upstairs area of Macy's? This is like, I feel like this is like illegal to know. But Macy's.
Underground information.
No, for real. Macy's upstairs. They call it their backstage, whatever. And they have literally the same brands, the same like stickers, the same price tags, lower prices on some things than TJ Maxx or Marshalls or Home Goods, whatever. And like, it's kind of disorganized. It's kind of like you just threw everything up here because you didn't know where else to put it, what to do with it. Literally some of the same stuff that's in TJ Maxx.
Okay.
It was crazy.
Did you like it?
I was intrigued, for sure.
Were you like, I'd rather be here than TJ Maxx?
No, I'd always rather be at TJ Maxx.
Right, of course.
But I was just freaked out, I think. I was like, I was made to believe for many years that Macy's was very high-end and very, like, above the rest of us.
Yeah.
Like, my parents
Well, it
specifically were
definitely
like, what do you think, we shop at Macy's? Like, we're rich?
It definitely probably at one point was.
It probably was.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
They've had to rebrand.
I guess, but nobody even knows this. But the upstairs of Macy's is like TJ. Go find out. People need to go find this out for themselves. They can see what I'm talking about.
The
It's
upstairs,
crazy.
particularly at the mall in Ann Arbor, Michigan, we can attest.
I bet it's at any Macy's though.
Hmm.
Like it's their Macy's backstage.
There's
whatever.
backstage.
It's not backstage. Like back door for sure.
Yikes.
Basement maybe. Like, not saying I didn't get some good stuff. I did, but like, yeah, a bunch of things under $5.
Wow.
Yeah. Like clearance, cheap. Very cheap. It was cheap. It was just weird. It was super weird.
So how far along are you in your Christmas shopping now, would you say? Percentage-wise?
Probably 90%.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm probably 80.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I've got all of my large bases covered. I just need to get all of my supplemental items.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I told myself we were doing a frugal Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Cutting back, putting actual price limits that I'm actually going to respect.
I respect
Everything.
you for that. Because couldn't be me.
It is very difficult.
Couldn't be me.
It is very, very hard because when gift giving is like your top love language, I'm like, well, people can't see how much I love them unless I get them something that's very personal and I spend time and money and like the thought of picking it out and like what you feel like they deserve. They deserve, you know, like a trip to Paris and all you can afford is a stupid candle. But yeah, I just told myself, you know what? We're cutting back. It's gonna be a different year because I have different circumstances going on overall. And so I got some really good Black Friday sales. And I still pick stuff that's like personalized. I still figured out a way of how to like pick things by thinking of specific people and like finding that specific thing. But I just did it a lot cheaper and a lot faster. And actually I feel much more like chill about Christmas now. And I'm like, oh, I can just kick back and not have to worry about finding something for so-and-so because it's done. It's good. It's cool.
I feel like it's so nice when you have, again, gotten a lot of your major stuff. Like for me, I think everyone should take advantage of all the sales at Black Friday. Even though it can definitely be overwhelming because you're like, Thanksgiving is barely here and I'm already having to think about when I'm getting who and having to figure all that out so early. But now that I've gotten a lot of the big stuff, I'm at a place where I can just go out casually, like window shopping, and then maybe I see something that I'm like, oh, I'll get that little thing for them too.
That was nice.
And so you have like more of the freedom to do more of the leisurely shopping afterwards, and it's not even like it's not necessary. It's just like, oh, if I see something, like I can still get that fun leisurely shopping experience without all the pressure.
Yeah. And like, of course, if you see something fun that's like affordable and you know that they would love it, for sure. I mean, is my nephew getting more than anybody else? For sure. Because I just keep adding stuff on that he would love. But like, he gets that. So, but yeah, everybody else I would say is pretty much covered, and it does feel so good.
Yeah.
Like knowing that it's kind of done.
So in your family, you've probably said this before, but you give to everyone, all your siblings. Oof.
Yeah.
Why don't you guys do a Secret Santa?
Because then there's weird guilt around it. Like if you get so, like, okay, obviously I'm gonna get my sister something. Obviously Katie's gonna get something.
Yeah.
Regardless of if I pull her in Secret Santa or not. Same way with me. But then you feel bad about other people where you're like, oh, I didn't get Peter something, or I didn't get Howie something. Like, you know, I don't know. Like I said, it's the love language thing, and I'm like, I don't want them to think that I don't love them if I don't get them something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's not true.
Yeah.
You know, I get that it's way more economical and affordable for sure, but yeah, even if it's just something small. One of my brothers got everybody a pack of socks for Christmas one year.
Wait, that's cute.
It was great.
Aww.
I've done some group gifts like that. I think I got each of them like a bath towel one year. I got each of them a pillow one year. I got each of them a laundry basket one year.
That's kind of fun.
And honestly,
it could have been different.
I got everybody, so we did, okay, so the way that we did stockings actually last year was pretty great, where everybody got something small, so it's kind of like a stone soup situation, where like, everybody got something small and put the stockings, and therefore the stockings were now full because you have 10 different people like putting stuff in there. So I got everybody, this is a huge like ordeal in my family's house, and so they were like, wow, you just solved all this. You're welcome. But extension cords with their names on them.
That is so creative.
I got cheap extension cords. They're $2 at Meijer. Wrote on their names on them in Sharpie. Now everybody has an extension cord.
That is so creative.
It was actually great.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think people really do need to be thinking outside the box of the more practical everyday items
For
that
sure.
are just going to make everyone's lives easier, but they wouldn't think to get that for themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. In my family, every child is different, I think, of if they want you to get them, like Mary, for example, my sister Mary. She'll make an extensive Christmas list of everything she wants with links, colors, sizes. She wants those items. She doesn't want you to go off the menu. She wants you
Stay on the script.
Stay on track. Celeste is the complete opposite. Celeste is like, I feel like I'm just giving you a laundry list of things to buy me, and there's no thought going into it. She wants you to be creative and come up with something that you saw that made you think of her type of thing. And I like doing both. So I'm actually glad that I have one of each, because for Mary, I was like, okay, cool. You want this thing? You got it. Celeste, I'm like, okay, now I have a little challenge, and I get to like, but yeah, they're both happy.
But you and I are both very good at that. Like, we're both great at just going and finding things for people that we're like, I remember this thing that they said over a year ago.
Well,
like,
no, don't go giving my memory too much credit.
I keep a list.
Yeah, and I need to start doing that.
It's very helpful. Oh,
Yeah.
man, it makes life so much easier.
Yeah, and I also like to receive both types. I very much am like, if I have a list of things that I am definitely like, for my birthday, I got a set of Pilates workout equipment that I really wanted that I wouldn't have bought myself. I got my coffee maker. Those things I would not have bought myself, but I really wanted them, and I put them on my list. But then also I got things that people are just like, this made me think of you, and I think, and that also I really appreciate. I think it's good to have a little bit of a mix.
Okay, last year, your gift for me was everything small that, like, I had talked about over the year, and you did get me. So you gotta give yourself a little bit more credit there.
Well, it's actually funny you bring that up because I completely forgot that I gave you a gift last year.
Okay, so there's that.
When you first said that, I was like, and then I was like,
I did good.
oh.
I did.
I'm like, yeah, actually,
You gave me the
that
recipe
gift
tin.
Yes, yeah.
Which I just put my pie crust recipe in because I'm like saving the cards for really good recipes. I only have 3 of them in there right now, but they are solid.
I bought myself a recipe tin after that too. I was like, let's see.
I was like, I should get her one, but no, you're like, I got me covered.
Yeah. Did you already give me one?
No. I actually don't have you just yet. You're one of the last ones, but you're a fun one.
You were my first one.
Really?
You were my first.
Stop. But you are really fun to shop for.
Aww.
Because it's like shopping for myself.
You're fun to shop for too.
Exactly.
Well, I feel like we actually can probably wrap this up now.
Yeah, probably.
This definitely ended up being just like a little holiday recap.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad about it.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I think it worked out good.
Thank you guys so much for listening and tuning in. You can follow us on social media. We post little clips all throughout the week, and we post our full, uncut, unfiltered. In fact, sometimes I post it on YouTube, and sometimes I post it, I'm like, wait, I forgot to cut the part out that I said I would cut out. And I'm like, well, the YouTube audience just gets to hear all.
You get the backstage access.
Yeah, backstage access. So subscribe to our YouTube and social media at Small Town Girls Anonymous. And we'll talk to you in our next episode.
Bye.